What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the first ever FlashPicks Play of the Day collab with me, Matty Chucks, and Austin's Props. I've done a couple of these before. You are now going to do some individually, but whenever it makes sense for the both of us and there's a nice game like tonight's game on the NFL slate, we're going to do this together. So, Austin, it's great to have you on. Great to be here. We have this beautiful template set up. Let's get down to business. How are you?
I'm good, my man. I'm pumped to be here. Last time you and I hopped in the lab, we cashed on Monday night with the Ravens play. So let's try to do it again. We got some good plays. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm excited.
Yeah, let's run it back. So we are going to target tonight's NFL game, Thursday Night Football. We have the Titans versus the Packers. We do have a play on both teams, a prop for each side. Why don't you get into the first one for the Packers? How you feeling?
So on the Packers side, we're kind of looking at Robert Tonyan, tight end, over 28 and a half receiving yards. It's a good line for him that he's hit 6 of the 10 games. And one thing we've noticed is if he's getting his 5 targets, he's going to cover this line. So he's playing 41% of the snaps. So he's splitting time with Mercedes Lewis, but he's playing all the third down snaps in passing sets. So he's on the field in the actual passing downs, which is important, obviously. So he's not doing a ton of run blocking, which is why his snap share is only at 41.5, but still a great spot for him. And the Titans allow the 4th most receiving yards to tight ends. So it's a great spot for him.
Yeah, I love the play. Obviously, we talked beforehand. The last time he's played anyone in the top 10 in regards to best targets with most receiving yards allowed to tight ends. He's gone over in 3 of the 4, and he just missed at 23 with the other one. He got 29 versus the Lions, who are the 5th best, 37 versus the Bucks, who are actually the 6th best target, 23 versus the Giants, which is the 7th best, and he had 90 versus the Jets when they were losing. The game script that we feel is also that the Titans are going to run the ball, probably gain a little lead, and the Packers are going to be forced to throw, which is where Tonyan comes in. He should be able to hit this, maybe 2 catches, but we think he sees 4 to 5 on the day. So I love it at 28.5. Moving to the Titans side, everyone's going to be on this play, but, we got to play it. Is Derrick Henry over 100.5 rushing yards? It was 98.5 when we were talking about it. It has moved since when we started recording. It is what it is. Hopefully it's still 100.5 when we put it out there. But the Packers are just a great target for any rushing offense, and this Titans team with Derrick Henry is just a nightmare. The last time he played a good target was the Texans, who are the best target. The Packers actually allow the 2nd most rushing yards to running backs, but when he did face the Texans, which is the top, he had 219 yards. I'm not saying he has 200 again, but I think 100, 110 is very easy for him. What are your thoughts on this play?
It's obviously the public play, but rightfully so. I mean, if the game script goes as we planned, it should stay close. And I think if it stays close, I would say it's very likely he hits this. You know what I mean? And so
Yeah.
I feel pretty comfortable with it. Obviously, Green Bay is exposed in the run game all year. So I think it should be a good one. I don't see the Packers pulling away likely. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, no, I
even
agree.
if they do, you still have a chance with Henry because he's their offense. Like they could get down 14 and still run the ball, and Packers could just allow the run. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of possibilities, and so I really like the play today, and that's probably why everyone is on him.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of all totals in this guy, touchdowns. I love it. Those are our 2 plays today. Any thoughts on the spread or total, or are you just playing these 2 props? What are you doing?
If I had a lean, I'm not playing anything or posting anything, but if I had a lean, I'd probably lean the under just based off trends of what the Thursday night games have been, and with how the game's gone. The Packers offense hasn't looked that dominant either. So I would say I would lean the under 41 points.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I love the Thursday night under, and I think the Titans just run through the roof here with Derrick Henry. So with that being said, those are our 2 plays of the day. You hear my dog in the background. There's definitely someone at my door. We got to get going. 5-minute video, 2 plays. Gonna win everyone some coin.
Yes,
Peace
sir.
out.
Let's do it.
Let's cash.